What are you doing? Like, there's no reason that we should have to be trying to do a GoFundMe to bury you. We get all this weight and then we have a heart attack, then we have a stroke, and then we ain't got no life insurance or no health insurance. So the family's stuck with not only the bill to bury you, but they're stuck with the bill of all of the medical stuff that you left behind on them. And you gone on to be with Jesus, and they still down here dealing with the devil. Listen, life happens, death happens. Like, there is no recourse for all of that. Like, these things are going to happen in your life. You need to be prepared for it. Let me tell you this. Something happens to John Mike right now. Something happens to me. Something happens to this guy. My wife will not have to work with number one, she doesn't work right now. And I'm not saying that as a standpoint. She ain't worked in the last 10 years because I've been providing for her at a level where she can stay at home. That's number one. So she doesn't have to work right now. But here's the thing. If something happened to me right now, she won't have to work. She won't have to go get a job. Why? Because I have a 7-figure life insurance policy on myself. So if I pass, sister getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They'll be taken care of on top of the multiple sources and multiple streams of income that I've created over the course of my life. You know what I'm saying? They will be taken care of for generations. My kids will be able to go to college. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff you got to start thinking about as a church musician. Like, it's got to go beyond the bumps. It's got to go beyond the shouts. It's got to go beyond changing the atmosphere, shifting this, grooving this, talk back mics and all of this crap. You got to move beyond that, and you got to think beyond the podium. You got to think beyond the pulpit. You got to think beyond all this stuff. What is going on with your family life right now? If something happens to you, are your kids going to be taken care of? If something happens to you, are we going to have, or do you have, you know what I'm saying? A simple good life insurance policy costs you like $25 a month. If you're healthy, if $25 a month, bruh, like, what are you doing? Like, there's no reason that we should have to be trying to do a GoFundMe to bury you when life insurance is $20 a month. When health insurance, they're doing a free enrollment on government health insurance right now to the 15th. Like, legit, you can get health insurance for free if you fall under a certain income bracket, or you can get it at a lower cost. Thank you, Obama. Like, there's no reason for you. There's no excuse for you not to be doing these things now to prepare yourself for what's next in your life, for what's coming down the pipeline. Life is going to happen. Death is going to happen. You have to think beyond yourself and start thinking about the legacy that you're leaving behind. You have to start thinking about the people that you're leaving behind. Again, going all the way back to the first thing that I said when I got on this live, the premise is when I looked at the church check, there was no upside to it. How do I make sure that the next generation of me is taken care of on the church check? How do I make sure of that? So you have to. I implore you, I'm begging you as musicians right now. That's why I have this shirt on. Look what this shirt says. What does that say, boys and girls? No more tragic stories. I'm tired of the tragic stories. I got diagnosed with diabetes last year. You know what I did? Did I let it defeat me? Did I let it put me down? No, I got my butt up. I started working out. I lost 50 pounds, stopped eating sugar, stopped eating processed food, start eating salads every day, getting greens in myself. And you know what? My diabetes literally disappeared. But we let it get out of hand. And we get all this weight, and then we have a heart attack. Then we have a stroke. You know what I'm saying? And then we ain't got no life insurance or no health insurance. So the family's stuck with not only the bill to bury you, but they're stuck with the bill of all of the medical stuff that you left behind on them. and you gone on to be with Jesus, and they still down here dealing with the devil. So you have to think. I'm imploring you. This whole purpose is like, make these investments in yourself. Don't sit around and wait on somebody to hand it to you, because they're not. This church is not, the church check is not going to give you more than with that. You're not going to be making $100,000 a year as a church musician unless you play. And even then, I don't know many six-figure church musician only that's their salary. I don't know. Who do you know? Tag them. I'm pretty sure they're dope. I'm pretty sure they play for a really dope church. But Brown Baptist ain't paying you $100,000 a year, bruh. Mount Moriah, I know a Mount Moriah. I'm not talking about Mount Moriah though, but Mount Moriah ain't paying you that. They not giving you $100K to play these hymns. So what you know all the hymns? So what you know how to play in all your keys? Bro, you make $20,000 a year. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? $500 a Sunday, $450 a Sunday is not a lot of money, dog. I hate to like break it to you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. $750 ain't a lot either, doc. That's not a lot of money, bruh. $800, you on the tip, but you still in poverty, bruh. Let's keep it a buck. That's not a lot of money. It's not, bro. So you gotta start thinking, yes, don't depend on the church check. Leave it alone. Figure out how you can use it to multiply what you already got. Go start something, go build something, go create a product, start a YouTube channel. Like, that's why I'm preaching the content game. Get in the content space. Get in the content space, bruh. Get in there, because there's so much upside to creating content. And you know what? The overhead of it is nothing, because you got a phone in your pocket. Look at this. Look at the quality on this. I'm looking at the quality right now on my iPad. This is my iPhone. This is good quality video. This is really good quality. I'm take this video and put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is good. Like, you just have to think beyond where you are. I'm excited to reveal something game-changing for us and for you as producers and musicians. I want to introduce to you Peculiar Sounds version 2. We've introduced standalone mode, allowing you to use it independently from any DAW. You can now blend up to 2 sounds to create rich and complex textures. We added in 2 brand new effects, the Lo-Fizer and the Mod Filter. The Lo-Fizer gives you instant lo-fi vibes with just a button, while the Mod Filter adds dynamic movement and flow to any sound you apply to. And we also added the innovative new MIDI browser that provides you with hundreds of chord progressions, melodies, and drum loop MIDI files that you can drag straight into your DAW. And as a bonus, V2 now includes Sounds Off the Block expansion for totally free, bringing the total to over 400 patches. So as you can see, Peculiar Sounds V2 is not just an update, it's a revolutionary new plugin. So make sure you check the website right now and you can get your hands on this game-changing plugin. Y'all, want to thank you for making it to the end of this video. I hope you found it relevant and helpful to your workflow and you got something out of it. If you did, please drop a like down below. If you didn't, I appreciate you for watching anyway. All right, but I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at your boy.